A cosmological argument is an attempt to demonstrate the existence of the creator of this temporal universe by starting from the existence of the cosmos. The Kemetic cosmological argument starts from two premises: the existence of individualities in this temporal plane, and the law of causality, which of an effect matches a cause adequate and anterior. The Kemetic cosmological argument can be introduced summarily in the following manner. The individual nature of our temporal universe has a collection of individual entities makes of it a product of an individual cause. In the infinity of possibilities, the individuality of this cause implies the existence of all the other similar causes. Each of these different causes can be effective or potential, that is, having already or not having yet created a temporal universe. Under the hypothesis that every creation exists in its creator, a non-indispensable hypothesis introduced only for the sake of brevity, there is a being that includes the sum total of these potential and manifest causes. This latter being is therefore the greatest possible being. He is that the Most High God. It follows that as the greatest possible being, the Most High is absolutely immutable and indivisible. For a mutable and divisible God will require the existence of a principle of his mutability and divisibility. Now, according to the law of causality, such a principle must be greater than God, that is, greater than the greatest possible being. This is impossible. Being indivisible, the greatest possible entity, and the greatest possible entity, the Most High must be transcendent. That is, he is above all and doesn't know evil. Under the indivisible nature of his being, the knowledge of evil would imply that God is infinitely good and infinitely bad, which is an ontological impossibility. We have seen that each effective and potential creator expresses an individuality included in the Most High. Now, the Most High is indivisible. Thus, each creator, in other words, each child of God, expresses the wholeness of God, but in an individual manner. We call this wholeness the Logos. Thus, we have three celestial entities: God, the Father, Mother, the creators, the children of God, and the Logos. The indivisible nature of the Most High implies that there is a unity of the Father, Mother, the child of God, and the Logos. They are one in existence, in substance, and in activity. This is solar trinity. It can be illustrated this way. If one is in front of a mirror, the power of the reflection of the mirror and his image in the said mirror form, along with him, a trinity. When he moves, his image moves thanks to the power of the reflection of the mirror. When the image moves, it is him who moves in it thanks to the power of the reflection of the mirror. Now the Logos is the power of the reflection of the wholeness of God in the child of God. A question arises here. Where does creation occur in relation to the Most High? Creation cannot happen in the Most High because he is absolutely immutable. If creation were to happen in him, then something new would appear in him and God will change. Creation cannot happen outside of God. Otherwise, added to the Most High, these will result in an entity greater than God, greater than the Supreme Being, which is impossible. However, we know that all reality is in God, and that by hypothesis, creation occurs in the Creator. It thus follows that creation is only a limited perception of the celestial reality in the temporal consciousness of the Creator. The visible is only an appearance of the invisible. In other words, the reality is spiritual. Reality is never material, according to the Kemetic cosmological argument. The Kemetic cosmological argument has revealed to us the existence of the following elements, theological element. First, the existence of the supreme being who is transcendent. Second, the existence of potential and effective creators, which imply the existence of many parallel temporal universes. Three, the existence of a creator of this temporal realm. Four, the existence of the Logos as the manifestation of the fullness of God in his children. Five, the existence of Trinity or the unity of God, the child of God, and the Logos in the substance, existence, and activity. Six, the apparent nature of the temporal realm. These doctrines are exactly the depiction of the theological points of the religion of ancient ages as enumerated above. Now, the Kemetic cosmological argument is a set of deductive coherent truths. Thus, it is an exact science. Therefore, the congruence which has been established between the Kemetic cosmological argument and the theology of ancient ages implies that the religion of ancient Egypt was an exact science. In summary, the spirituality taught in ancient ages was the practice of divine mystery as an exact science. This practice was at its highest articulation, the implementation of the purification of thought in order for the initiate to regain the manifest expression of the fullness of God, a manifesting that he has lost due to his own original and subsequent bad uses of his God-given free will. The salvation of human beings is the result of the grace of God through Horus, the temporal expression of the Logos. But it is also the acceptation of this grace by human beings through the sanctification of their thoughts. The Egyptian religion was a practical one and a scientific episteme. Thank you.